a very beautiful sunny day in 2018, they gave me a piece of paper and told me, "Congratulations, Arvin, great job. I graduated from university being in top of my class with a GPA of 3.93 from the 4.0 scale, of course. I took very nice graduation cards and gifts, and I celebrated this success, at least as university believe it is, with friends and family. I was happy in that moment, yes, but I felt that something is missing in my life. This day was supposed to make me feel happy, successful, and proud, but it didn't. I felt as if I'm missing a bigger picture or a deeper meaning. As we are growing up, we are hugely influenced by the adults in our lives. Have you ever felt lost in your life, uncertain about the path you're pursuing? Have you ever felt that the life that you're living is determined more by what other people, especially your family and your culture, expect from you rather than your own conscious choices and decisions of the life you want to build for yourself? Growing up, we are hugely influenced by other people, and the adults, especially our family, tell us what we should pursue. They tell us what a good and happy life should look like. They tell us what careers we should pursue. They tell us what people we should marry, when to marry, even how much money we have to make to feel happy. And then we all grow up learning these beliefs and just accept them as facts. And we use them to create our identities and make sense of who we are and how we see the world around us. Well, if you think about it, these are just other people's opinions and imperfect ideas of what life should look like. I'm originally from Iran, and in Iranian culture, when you're growing up, we are expected to, for sure, go to school, then to university and get good grades so that we can become a doctor, an engineer, or a lawyer. Then we have to marry in our 20s, especially for girls, because that is considered the right age for marriage. And then have 2 kids soon after. So that as a result of following all these steps, then we can live a happy and comfortable life after. Growing up, we blindly follow other people and never really question the path that we're pursuing. We rarely explore what's outside these norms. How often do we actually pause and think about what we want out of life? How often do we actually allow ourselves to explore other aspects of life? And how often do we actually give ourselves permission to pursue our dreams or follow something that is outside our cultural norms? I first thought that this only happens in the Iranian community. But I started talking to other people from different backgrounds. And the interesting thing is that a lot of people are living their life on autopilot and rarely question the path they are on. A conversation of mine with a conformist would go something like this. I would ask them, okay, why do you want to become a doctor, engineer, or a lawyer? And they would usually give me an answer like this. Well, okay, Arvin, I really like this path, and I have pursued it since I was a kid. I can't really see myself doing anything else. And then I would think to myself, okay, does that mean that you didn't have any other option? And if you find something else, would you pursue that instead? On the other hand, a conversation with a conscious person who is clear about their life purpose and what life they want to build for themselves would go something like this. I would ask them again, why do you want to become a doctor, engineer, or lawyer? And they would tell me, well, Arvin, I'm very passionate about working one-on-one with people and helping them reach a higher quality of life. And because I saw how my mother struggled with depression, I just knew that I have to become a psychiatrist so that I can empower my patients to live better lives and reach a higher quality of life as a result. Did you catch the difference? It's interesting how despite all the time we spend in school, there's never any formal education on discovering our life purpose or even discovering ourselves. A conscious person who is clear about the life they want to pursue, first of all, know who they are. What is their personality? What is important to them? And then they know what is important to them and what they want to really stand for in life. And then thirdly, which is, I believe, is the most important one, is that they know what difference they want to make in this world. This, right here, is the key to a conscious life and reaching that deeper satisfaction and fulfillment in your life. Adding all these 3 points, you get what I call your life purpose. A conscious person is living every day of their life in alignment with that purpose and by knowing where they want to get in life. Now I want to ask you, what life path have you been expected to follow since you were a kid? Now, what is your current path in life? What are the motivators of you choosing that path? Is it money? Is it social status? Is it comfort? Or service and contribution? Whatever they are, question them. Because until you dedicate some time for yourself to actually think and see where you want to get in life, your life will always be based on other people's criteria of a good life, not your own. A conscious person is living every day of their life, feeling that deeper aliveness, that joy, that satisfaction. I know, questioning the norms are not easy. It's very difficult. It's scary. But let me tell you that not questioning these norms and not knowing who you are and what you want to pursue will always leave your life open to randomness. Now, after all this, you might ask, okay, Arvin, are you telling us that we shouldn't become doctors, engineers, or lawyers then? No, you should. But now, if you choose this path, make 100% sure that your life is in alignment with who you are and the path that you want to get to. And then starting today, let's all live with purpose and lead other people as well by example. Thank you.